Howdy YouTube, Jackson here with IckJerk Studios, and I know this video is like a day late, but I felt like I want to talk about the Mayweather versus McGregor fight. Um, Unfortunately, I couldn't get this video out yesterday because I was working all day, but I did see the fight. I saw it in theater, because it was actually cheaper, because it was just me and another person who wanted to see it, so it was cheaper to get 2 tickets to see it in the theater as opposed to paying the $99 to see it at home. So, that was good. So we saw it on big screen. It was awesome. I'm not, like, fair warning, I'm not that big of a fight person, and I haven't really watched a boxing match in a while. But anyways, I was cheering for Mayweather. More so because I like boxing more than I like MMA. Not because I like Mayweather more than McGregor as a person, because I don't, because he's not a very nice person. But anyways, I thought it was a heck of a fight. I thoroughly enjoyed it. And I figured Mayweather was going to win, and he ended up doing, of course. It went just about as long as I thought it was going to go. I didn't pay that much attention to the pre-fight stuff. Like, I didn't, until, like, right before when I was reading up, like, I didn't know that, Mayweather would say he was going to go for the knockout, because the way I felt like I was definitely going to get my money's worth when I was buying the fight, because I thought, he was going to pull it out all the way because he's such a defensive boxer. So I thought I was going to go the whole 12 rounds, but I guess I didn't, because I don't pay that much attention to fight. I didn't realize that MMA fights were shorter. So had I known that, I probably would have predicted it would go right about as long as it did, because well, and had I known that Mayweather was going to go for a knockout, I probably would have predicted right to where it went, because it ended in 10 rounds. Anyways, yeah, I didn't, like, those last 2 rounds, round 9 and 10, Mayweather was just kicking the crap out of him. But anyways, I'm not the biggest fan of boxing or fighting sports in general. But I understand the basic concept of the scoring. So right when going into round 10, I had Mayweather ahead 86 to 84 in the scoring. I had McGregor. I felt like he won the first 4 rounds, and definitely for like the first 3, Mayweather wasn't even trying though. But I gave round 4 to McGregor, and then rounds 5 through 9 I gave to Mayweather, and round 9 I gave 10 to 8 score split, because he was just getting his butt kicked out of crap kicked out of him. You could feel like as soon as round 6 happened, you knew McGregor was done, because he was just non-existent, pretty much. In round 6 onward, you could tell he was gassed. But yeah, it was a really cool fight. If you haven't seen the highlights or anything, I recommend you go see them, because it was a cool fight. Speaking of the fights, the prelim fights, the fights before it, I really liked the Badu Jack Cleverly fight. I enjoyed that one because they just kind of came out swinging in that one. The first one and the third one. The first one was not a very good fight. I didn't enjoy that because they just kept clinching. Kind of boring. And the third one, I think the most interesting part was the guy who came out dressed up pretty much as the Cookie Monster. And I enjoyed how his, I think that was Davis, right? I enjoyed how even, like, the blue fuzz was on his shorts as well. That was kind of funny. Anyways, yeah, it was a heck of a fight. I thoroughly enjoyed it. It went about as much as I expected it to go. It went a little bit shorter than I expected, but that had I not known that Mayweather was going to go for the knockout, and that McGregor isn't used to as long as the fights go, because like I said, that the MMA, apparently the maximum length of a fight there is 25 minutes, 5 rounds of 5, as opposed to boxing, which is upwards of like 15 rounds of 3, but this was a 12-round fight. So yeah, so the boxing match went longer than he's usually used to going to, so that makes sense that he would be gassed. Plus, it's a different sport. Um, Also, I know I'm rambling, but whatever. It was an interesting fight, and I don't have a really script or anything. Um, I felt like part of Mayweather's strategy was to try to get as many points docked from McGregor as possible, because I mean I haven't seen that many Mayweather fights, but he kept seeming to just go really low and put his head down, trying to get McGregor to throw the hammer things, the hammer fist or whatever. But I guess the ref wasn't having any of it. He was I mean, he was telling McGregor to stop doing it, but he wasn't taking away any points. So I think he kind of knew what Mayweather was doing there, and was like giving McGregor the benefit of the doubt as somebody who's transitioning. Even though he kept telling him, you need to stop doing that, he never took away any points. So I think he was seeing through Mayweather trying to Mayweather doing whatever he was trying to do. Yeah. The last thing I really recognized. Anyways, it was a heck of a fight. Go see it if you haven't. Feel free to leave your own feelings about it in the comment section below. Thank you.